Hello, you are welcome once again to New Focused Approach to Mathematics Basic 9. This is the revised edition. And in this lesson, we want to learn how we can simplify compound sets. In our previous lesson, we learned how to simplify a simple set. Now we have compound set. Compound set simply means when we add two or more sets. Okay, we add or subtract two or more sets, it becomes a compound set. Example can be root of 4 plus root of 8. We are adding two sets, so that become compound. Now, how do we simplify this? We will do them one after the other like we did with the simplest the simple ones. So what is root 4? We know root 4, since 4 is a perfect square, root 4 can simply be just 2 plus root 8. Now, what perfect square can divide 8? 4. So root of 4 times root of 2 will give us root of 8. In the simplest form, we can do 2 plus, now 2, root of 4 is the same as 2 times this will give us that. Right. Now, very soon or in our next lesson, we will learn that if we add this and this, it can be possible. So we can write our final answer as 4 root 2. No, because this is bound to this and they are together and that becomes irrational number. So we can't add irrational number to a rational number. That is not possible. So this will be the lowest form of the set. The second example, we have 24 plus 27. It's also a compound set. Now, how do we reduce 24 to the lowest form? The question is, which of the perfect square can divide 24? And the easy one will be 4. So root of 4 times what will give us 24? We know 4 times 6 will give us 24. Plus then root 27. Now root 27, the question is, which perfect square can divide 27 without a remainder? And that is 9. So root of 9 times root of 3. That means 3 times 9 is 27. Now root 4 is just 2. Then we attach our root 6. Plus 9 is 3. Then we attach our 3. You can see here that root 6 and root 3 are two different entities. So we can't add this to this to get any value. We'll leave our answer as such, and that becomes the simplest form of this. Let's take another example. Here we have 2 root 27 minus root 50. It's a compound because it's being separated by minus, or we are subtracting two different sets, and so we call it compound sets. Now, these 2 root 27 is the same as saying 2 times root 27 can be written as root 9 times root 3. You get it? Then minus our root 50. And that one we ask ourselves, which perfect square can divide 50 without a remainder? 4 cannot do it, 9 cannot do it, 25 can do it. So I would say root 25. Then 25 times what will give us 50? And that is 2. So then we simplify. We have our first 2 here times root 9, okay, and that is just 3, then 3 as well. Then minus root 25 is just 5, then times root 2. Now, because this is multiplying this, that one we can multiply and that will give us 6 root 3. If we're to be addition here, we can't do anything about it. But because it's multiplication, we can multiply 2 times 3 to give us 6 root 3. Then minus 5 root 2. Of course, since we don't have root 3 being the same as root 2, we can't add, we can subtract. So the lowest form of this set is 6 root 3 minus 5 root 2. Then let's pick the last one. What is root 9? Root 9 we know is just 3 minus 72. What perfect square can divide 72 without a remainder? So the question is, can we pick 9? Yes, 9 can divide 72 as 8, but the 8 itself is not the lowest form. So we will not use the 9. Okay, Let me show you the trick here. I could just say root of 9 times root of 8. Of course, 9 times 8 is 72. But because 8 is not in the lowest form, that means using 9 wouldn't be appropriate. Not only 9 can divide 72. What other number can divide 72? That is perfect square, right? And you can see that that is going to be 36 because 72 divided by 36 will just be 2. So we can also say root 36 times root 2. Because 9 can divide, 36 can divide, you always have to use the biggest divisor, okay, to make it very easy for you. And so this question can be solved again like this. So we are going to say root of 36 times root of 2. And 3 minus root 36 will give us just 6, then 2. And again, we can't do anything about this. So that becomes the lowest form of the set or the compound set root 9 minus root 72. I'm sure this has really helped you. Thanks so much for watching.